The magic that happens in a classroom is palpable. You can walk into a classroom and you can feel it, you can see it, and if it's not there, it's not working.
When we first started, we were working out of my house. There were 3 of us. It was the beginning of cell phones, and we had these cell phones that were like, 17 pounds, and we were really excited. The power of what you're witnessing when you're watching young people on stage with ArtScore is their very deep human vulnerability. And it reminds me that my vulnerability is my strength.
People have always told me my hair is...
I am no longer afraid.
Who's to say I'm black just...
When ArtScore started 20 years ago, a group of teaching artists really looked around and said, there are these persistent gaps in arts education access. I wish there was an organization that we could all rally behind that would see the work of teaching artists as valuable. How could we do that together? Still, race, family income, and home language are the 3 greatest predictors of whether or not a young person has access to high-quality arts education. That's a moral issue, and it's a justice issue for all of us to bear.
Right now, I feel like the system is still trying to kind of get what it needs out of us. And ArtScore, for me, is a real radical revolt against that idea. Let's go to school and discover who you are, access your personal power so that you can become who you want to be.
I think the most exciting part for me is seeing the kids go from 0 to 100, not knowing how to do something and then discovering it and seeing their little faces light up.
Our teaching artists are not just experts in their art form. They sort of naturally understand how to center youth in all of their curriculum and instruction.
Are you nervous? I'm not nervous because I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of all my teammates.
I love seeing people find themselves through music. I've met youth that weren't really confident, and then they find this thing called music, and they're badasses, and all of a sudden their personality goes from shy to almost cocky, and that's okay.
1, 2, ready, set, move. Okay, Galen, what's that?
Sometimes I have to admit that I start to break out in a cold sweat when I when I see people in front of the stage. But when it's dark and stuff, then I can be proud of myself and I can do it.
My curriculum is solely based on storytelling. A lot of times I think it's gonna go a specific way, but I'm never firm on sticking to anything. And in some cases, the students tend to take over and teach the class themselves. They know more than they know.
Interagency is an alternative high school for kids who have not found success in high school. ArtScore really allowed us to bring in teaching artists that could engage kids and keep kids interested. Kids know whether somebody cares, and so our most engaging artists are not only amazing artists, but also they just love and enjoy our kids. I mean, our kids are fun and they're funny and they're smart and they're creative, and the teaching artists that are really amazing see that.
Okay, standout moments. I think a highlight is having First Lady Michelle Obama say,
ArtScore, their motto is make art anyway, right?
Make art anyway. We were live streaming the award ceremony in our office, and we heard her say that, and we all started jumping up and down.
In spite of all the challenges and obstacles that our young people may face out there in the world, you teach them to make art anyway.
I actually found an old notebook of mine from 2018. And I was looking at my notes and I was like, wow, I didn't know anything that I know now. I tagged my teachers on Instagram. I was like, yo, look at what you taught me. Like, this is crazy. I do this in my head now. Like, I had to write it down before, but now it's natural, it's second nature.
I don't think that I knew my gifts were so important until I started working with Arts Corps. It feels like family. Every time I come in Arts Corps, I feel like this is where I should be. I've had other jobs, but when I'm at Arts Corps, I'm home. There's no judgment, there's love. I'll start crying, but it really feels good to be able to walk in and instantly be valued, and instantly be seen, and instantly be loved.
There's no other program out here like Arts Corps. I'm a student of Arts Corps. Though I came in as a teaching artist, I'm a student of Arts Corps.
In the next 20 years, I hope that Arts Corps is led by all of the students who were part of Arts Corps 20 years ago.
I hope that other states, other countries adopt the model that Arts Corps has in integrating arts in schools and really taking it seriously.
I can go somewhere and hold my head up high. I work for Arts Corps. And if they don't know, I tell them real quick, you know, what we do and how we get down.
Arts Corps, it's about doing relationships well. To make art, you have to be in relationship with someone, with your fellow humans and with yourself. That truth will win out over time. In fact, it's what's going to carry Arts Corps into its future and have it blossom in a whole new way.